This picture represents the commissioners who negotiated the Act of Union. Only one of them was actually opposed to it, and his name was George Lockhart of Carnoy. George Lockhart went along to negotiate the Act of Union and just kept his mouth shut and wrote down everything that happened. And eventually he got access to the UK Treasury and he was able to find out the names and amounts that people had been bribed in order to pass the Act of Union. So let's burn them first. This is the Duke of Queensberry, who was England's man. One of the many parcels of rope. This is the Duke of Hamilton, who was one of George Lockhart's best friends, and he admired him greatly, but he betrayed the Jacobite cause many times over. He was one of the biggest traitors in the history of Scotland, I think. The BBC, who stole a referendum in 2014. Get off the air. This is the first page of the Brexit agreement. The United Kingdom's exit from a new partnership with the European Union. This is the Scotland Act 1998.
So warm.
How many is there on there? Or many to the burn?
Right, well, I put 5 piles, there's 6.
Right, we'll start now, Dave.
Okay,
Right,
right.
first one, guys.
This is the Travesties. English votes for English laws. Pure evil. What are we going to do?
Bomb that! What is it?
Okay, this is the Great Repeal Bill and the power grab, the theft on 111 devolution powers.
Burn it.
Bomb that!
Burn it. Who's got one? Who's next?
You, of course.
The Eternal Markets Bill, encroachment onto devolved areas of legislation. What will we do with it?
Burn it.
Burn it!
This one is the Scotland Act 1998, Section 35, the right to bulldoze any bill from Holyrood. What will we do with it?
Burn
Burn
it.
it!
Burn it! This one is the Scotland Act 1998, Section 30, now is not the time.
Burn
Burn
it!
it. Burn it.
Good Lord, Dave.
Hold on.
Can you just read out the first two again?
We will. Have a good night. Bye, guys.
See you in that.
Roch the wind in the clear day's dawn, blaws the clouds, helster gaudy o'er the bay. But there's mair noch a roch wind blowing through the great glen of the world today. It's a thought that would garrow rottens o' the rogues that gang gallows fresh and gay. Tak the road and seek other lonings, wi' their ill boys to sport and play. Nae mair will our bonny Commons march to war when our braggarts closely crawl, nor we weans fae petite and clashing mourn the ships sailing down the broomy law. Broken families in lands we harried will curse Scotland, the brave nae mair, nae mair. Black and white, into leather married, Mac the vile barracks of the masters there. Say, come all ye at hame with freedom, never heed what the hoodies croak for doom. In your house, all the bairns they Adam will find bream, barley brie and painted rooms. When MacLean meets the bairns and friends in Springburn, all the roses and greens will turn to bloom, and the black lad beyond the younger dings the fell gallows of the burghers doom.
That was different.
Roch the wind in the clear day's dawn, blaws the clouds hilster gaudy o'er the bay. But there's mair roch a wind blowing through the glen of the world day. It's a thocht that would go a rattins, all the rogues that gang gallish fresh and gay, tak the road and seek other lonings, with their ill ploys to sport and play. Nae mair will our bonny callants march to war when our braggarts at croriously craw, nor wee wains frae Pithead and Clachan, mourn the ships sailing down the broomy law. Broken families in lands with Harriet will curse Scotland the brave nae mair, nae mair. Black and white into leather Marriott, make the vile barracks of the maesters bare. So come all ye at hame with freedom, never heed what hoodies croak for doom, and your hoos all the bairns away them will find your breed barley brie and painted rooms. When MacLean meets with friends in Springburn, and those roses and greens will turn to bloom, and all the black lad frae Yontnigaya dings for the fell the gallows of the burghers then. Oh,
Yay!
One of these Madeira sledges, don't you?
Oh, aye. What does he have? What did he need a work
No, I'd have been happier on a motorbike coming up that hill.
What is it?
Northern Light.
God invented the engine, why did we have to walk?
Good, the windmills are on the back of that. See it, you know, any time on you, it comes in the whole road.
Okay. Well done, Alistair. Now, watch your fingers now.
We should have brought some burgers and things along. Oh my goodness.
Just group in again, boys, please. Group in again. That's it. In. Get in. Shift Alison out the...
It's like the old workers. Braziers or whatever you
Peter.
carried away. And the workers' huts.
Peter. No matter. Just put it in. It's for effect only. Alistair. Okay, Alison, just hold on to her there. Oh, get a hard there. Okay, Alison.
Overexcited.
Now, why are you here?
We're here because this is where they would have rioted after the 1707 Treaty of the Union. Here and the Market
Cross.
Cross.
Because we're in Dumfries.
Because we're in Dumfries, we're at the mid-steeple.
This is where the bird take you, right?
Yes, they were burning the Treaty of the Union because it was done on the sly. There's a lot of history in this area. Just up that way and Dunavenal, there is the church where Robert the Bruce killed the Red Comyn,
Greyfriars.
Greyfriars Church, and of course Robert Burns. There's statues of Dumfries.
Aye. His favourite bit is down there, which is the hole in the wall. So there we go. And you can see the enthusiasm in Tory world. We've sent along a unionist. Peter the Troll sent him on his way for all you. Okay. So how come? Anything else to add, boys?
Free Scotland.
Free Scotland?
Free Scotland.
Yeah, that's every week.
What we want. Won't be happy until it happens.
Yes, forever.
Absolutely.
Cool.
Let's
Well,
make this a normal
hopefully no
country.
forever.
Well,
Mm.
but in the heart it'll always be.
Oh, aye.
And Alistair and I are hoping it's before we do.
Well, there's a good point. There is a very good point. Now, which I'll go and ruin everybody here. Which year would you prefer to see separation from the cesspit called Britain?
1708.
23.
No, 1708. Ah, well, unless you've got a TARDIS, we can't go back in time. So,
2023.
2023, which we're thinking now. Alison, which year would you prefer?
Now.
Now?
I think that's carried unanimous.
We're no finished. Alistair?
Well, I'm a bit more conservative, mostly
2025 because it's the year of a special birthday for me.
Excellent,
Oh,
excellent.
very good.
Bobby?
The morning.
The morn.
Aye, ditto.
Right. Now you're all being a bit fucking impractical, apart from Alistair. I'll say 2027 just to annoy Quentin Kelly, because he told me that's far too late. But it might take that amount of time for folk to realise that doing it by the Salvo route is going to take a wee bit of time and a wee bit of persuasion. Because
Again, if it's left to the SNP, we'll still be waiting in 10 years' time.
that's right, that's the bit that I was getting to, Kat. Well done, you pinched my next paragraph. No worries, no worries. So, will we give a big cheer or something from Dumfries?
Yay! Independence!
Well done, Bobby. Cool.
So, Theresa May told us now is not the time. Aye. I can't do that twice. All right, hold on. I'm going to this is real short and sweet. Theresa May told us now is not the time. Well, we've got a message for Theresa May and all those Anglo-British imperial nationalists. Now is the time. Yes!
Right, Edinburgh, you ready?
I'm ready to go. I'm unmuted.
Right.
Here we are with the Internal Markets Bill. This is responsible for the NHS being hollowed out in England. And consequently, quite literally consequently, you will find that the Barnett consequentials will hollow out NHS Scotland. European Union Bill. European Union Act. This is Brexit, basically. This is the one that's making us all poor. This is the one that's denied our young folk freedom of movement in Europe and all these amazing opportunities that our young people should have. English votes for English laws. What the hell is all that about? That's gone on the fire. Here's a quick one that basically takes all our rights from Scotland. It's the Scotland Act, Section 35. Shall I burn it? Let's do it.
Absolutely. Burn it.
And here's the one that says, you're too wee, too poor, too stupid, and you're no getting a referendum. Section 30. Shall I burn it? Let's get it burnt. Go for it. The Great Repeal Bill. It's a power grab. 111 powers devolved to Scotland, grabbed on the exit from Brexit. The Great Repeal Bill, it's on the fire. There we go. Can you see that right there? That's the Scotland Act, 1989. Let's just burn it. I'm not going to speak about that. Just burn it.
Aberdeen, are you there?
We are here, yes.
Right, would you like to go ahead?
Yep, okay.
This is where Brexit bill is going into fire. Scotland is going to be suffering the worst from this. That's fine. That'll do.
Keep going, Aberdeen.
Okay, keep going.
Yeah, we're just burning these bits of paper because we didn't like them. we don't like what it's doing to Scotland. We are really going to be suffering with all this. We can't get travelling across Europe like they used to. We've got all these laws that are undermining. Yeah, ruining farming, fishing. Can't get really decent jobs up here. We have to move away, and everything's worse because of Westminster. Yeah, that'll keep that fire going.
Thank you very much, Aberdeen. Oh, good turnout there, guys. We're over at us in Burnt Island. Right, this is us in Burnt Island. We've got a big one here and it's ready to go. Let's burn that. Get your paper. Right,
This dog. To Flanders, which Henderson, Hamish Henderson,
You know, you have to put that off.
Henderson described it
Still on.
as expressing
Where
my
is it?
hopes for Scotland.
okay. Oh, there's a whole hunting going in there.
Burn that bill.
We've got a sort of dedicated burner. Well, we've got you on here, guys. Tomorrow, 11 o'clock outside Holyrood, we're going to be handing in the Stirling Directive, which basically directs the government to obey the mandate that they've already got under the authority of the sovereign Scottish people, rather than any authority that they take from Westminster. That's happening tomorrow morning. Tomorrow afternoon, Bruno Kaufmann is coming all the way from Sweden to basically do a seminar in the afternoon. So if you want to do it in Edinburgh tomorrow, please come up. It's going to be really worthwhile, and it's going to show you the way that we're going to be going forward with Salvo over the rest of the year. Is there anybody else at a bonfire that's actually where's Lanarkshire? What was it? What was that you were throwing on a Tory? No, shit doesn't burn.
I've been chasing them about the housing estate for the last 5 minutes.
Oh, I don't think so.
Does anybody know where Gordon Broom was? We were told we weren't allowed to burn any effigies, not even photographs. The boss. the boss is late. Sorry, Sarah. There we have it, guys. Basically, thank you very much for participating tonight. As I say, like it's the 9th anniversary since we basically got screwed in the referendum. Hopefully, it's not going to take another 9 years. Certainly, that's what we're doing with Salvo now. to try and make sure that we hold the politicians to account. And if they won't do it, we'll do it ourselves, because at the end of the day, the politicians aren't sovereign, the people are sovereign, and they have to do what we tell them to do. And tomorrow, we're going to Edinburgh to do exactly that at 11 o'clock. So if any of you can get down to Holyrood at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning, the Stirling directive is going to be handed in, both at Holyrood and at St Andrew's House. And as in the afternoon, Bruno Kaufman is going to be doing the seminar, which was very, very successful with the Catalans, how to win a referendum in 4 hours, and he's going to do it in 2.5. So there you go. So thanks very much for turning up. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this done for Zoom, and I'll be putting it up on Facebook and on YouTube. Probably the next half hour. So we'll see you there. Thanks very much for turning up, guys. Hope she's all there.
No bother, Dave. Pleasure. Speak to you soon.
Did it.
Lastly, we have the entirety of the Union with England Act 1707, as negotiated and capitulated by the Commissioners and Parliamentarians of Scotland. Let's just burn the whole lot of them.